Etsy has 90 million active buyers, and most of them have no idea that the files they're purchasing took the seller less than an hour to make. Digital downloads on Etsy are one of the cleanest passive income models available right now. You create a file once, upload it, and collect payments indefinitely with zero inventory, zero shipping, and zero customer interaction after the sale. I'm going to show you exactly how to build this from scratch using AI tools, most of them free. Here's what makes digital downloads different from every other Etsy business. When someone buys a physical product on Etsy, you pack it, ship it, and hope it arrives undamaged. When someone buys a digital download, Etsy delivers the file automatically the moment payment clears. You are not involved. That automation is the entire business model. Question is, what do you sell? The 4 best performing digital download categories on Etsy right now are printable wall art, digital planners, templates, and guides. Each one has millions of buyers actively searching every single day. And each one can be created using AI tools you already have access to for free. Let's start with printable wall art because it has the lowest barrier to entry. The style that consistently outperforms everything else in the wall art category is vintage and mid-century inspired design. Think WPA travel posters, retro botanical prints, minimalist typography. Buyers want art that looks considered and timeless, not like it came from a stock photo library. You create these using Canva. The free tier gives you access to hundreds of templates you can modify, combine, and make your own. The key is to pick a visual style and stay consistent across your entire shop. A shop with 20 posters that all feel like they belong together outperforms a shop with 50 posters that look like they came from different designers. Once design is done, you export it as a high-resolution PDF at 300 dpi. That is the standard for print-ready files. Upload it to Etsy as a digital download. Etsy delivers it automatically on purchase. Now here is where AI changes the game completely. Use Claude to write every single product description, shop bio, and listing title. Etsy is a search engine. The words in your listing title and description determine whether buyers find your product or not. Claude can research what buyers are searching for, write titles that include those exact keywords, and produce descriptions that convert browsers into buyers, in about 2 minutes per listing. The prompt I use is simple. I tell Claude the product name, the style, the dimensions, and who it's for. Claude produces a complete listing with a keyword-optimized title, a description that handles every buyer objection, and a tags list for maximum search visibility. Now let's talk about volume, because this is where most Etsy sellers go wrong. 10 listings will not build a meaningful income stream. The shops generating consistent passive income on Etsy have between 50 and 200 listings. Not because each listing makes a lot, but because each listing is another entry point for a buyer to find the shop. More listings equals more search visibility equals more sales. With AI handling the description writing and Canva handling the design, you can produce 5 to 10 new listings per week in under 2 hours of work. At that pace, you have 50 listings in 6 weeks and 100 listings in 12 weeks. That is when the income starts to feel real. Here is the honest expectation. Your first week on Etsy will produce 0 sales. Your first month will probably produce between 0 and 5 sales. That is completely normal. Etsy's algorithm needs time to index your listings and understand who to show them to. The sellers who quit in month 1 never see what month 3 looks like. The setup is simple. Create a free Etsy seller account. Open your shop. Upload your first 5 listings this week. Use Canva for the designs and Claude for the descriptions. Ship nothing. Touch nothing after upload. That is the entire business. If you want the exact tools I use to run this workflow, I put together a free resource with direct links to everything. It is in the description. Grab it before you start. Subscribe to this channel because every week I publish the exact systems I use to build real passive income online. And Etsy Digital Downloads is one of the most underrated methods in the whole stack. The next video covers something most people building online businesses completely overlook. And it could be the fastest path to your first passive income dollar. That one is worth staying for.